Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Accelerate to Achieve. I hope you are doing well and safe. In this video, we will talk about achieving scholarships, which is one of the prestigious scholarship of UK. In this video, we will talk about that what this scholarship includes, what is the eligibility criteria, what are the requirements for the English language proficiency, what are the deadline, courses, online application. We will not talk about in detail about online application, but little bit we will talk about references and then interview. So first of all, you have to open this link achieving.org. You can find this link in the description of this video. Once you open this link, you will find this webpage, and Achieving offer scholarship as well as fellowship. But in this video, we will talk about the scholarships only. So you have to click on apply. Once you click on apply, you will find this web page. Now here you have to enter your country and select the award for which you want to apply. For example, I'm going to select here in Pakistan. This scholarship is for various countries, so you can select your country and then select scholarship. Once you select, click on search. Once you click on search, you will find this web page, and here to find each and every information. First of all, it shows that this study in the UK where ideas come alive, open for application until 3rd November 2020 at 12 GMT. So this scholarship is open until 3rd November 2020. Okay, and you can also find various details over here, but we will go into detail step by step. Now, what does this scholarship include? This scholarship includes your university tuition fees, monthly stipend, and how much monthly stipend they offer they did not mention, but it depends upon various factors. And then travel costs to and from the UK, and arrival allowance, home or departure allowance, the cost of one visa application, and then a travel grant to attend Chevening events in the UK. So this scholarship is a very good scholarship. I suggest you, if you are eligible, must apply for this. Now we'll talk about the eligibility. Here you can find different pages such as courses, eligibility, references, work experience. We will talk about step by step. Now I want to share with you that what is the eligibility criteria for this scholarship. So I'm going to click on eligibility. Now to be eligible for this scholarship, you must be a citizen of Chevening eligible country or territory. You have to return to your country of citizenship for a minimum of 2 years after your award has ended, and you have completed all components of an undergrad degree. Next one is you have at least 2 years of work experience. What type of work experience are acceptable in this scholarship? We will discuss it later on. So you must have 2 years work experience, which must be equal to 2800 hours. And next point is that you must apply to 3 different eligible UK university courses and have received an unconditional offer from one of these choices by 15 July 2021. So you can apply for 3 different UK university courses, but you must have at least one conditional offer from one of these choices by 15 July 2021. And you are ineligible for this scholarship, means you are not eligible for Chevening scholarship if you meet any one of the points which are mentioned over here. I am not going to read those points in detail, so you can read by yourself. Now, as mentioned, that you need at least 2 years work experience. Now we are going to see that what type of work experience are eligible for this scholarship. So we'll click on work experience. Once you click on work experience, you'll find this web page, and here it is clearly mentioned that eligible types of work experience. So these are 4 types of work experience which are eligible for this scholarship, which includes full-time employment, part-time employment, volunteer work, paid or unpaid internships. So if you have any one of them work experience which is equivalent to 2800 hours or a combination of different type of work experience, then you are eligible for this scholarship. If you want to read about this work experience more in detail, kindly visit this web page. Now let's move towards about the English language proficiency. So I just opened the page. I'm just going to show you. that the change in English language requirements has been removed for applicants applying to study from 2021 onwards. Means they had just removed this English language requirements which was previously there. Now you can apply without any English language proficiency, that's IELTS or TOEFL, but it is still mentioned that candidates will still need to meet all requirements from their chosen university and secure an unconditional offer from one of three courses choice by evening deadline. So you have to get the unconditional offer letter from the universities. If university requires IELTS from you, then you have to submit. So you have to check that for which courses you are going to apply. Now we again go back to the page on which we are discussing before. So here you can find the we had just completed eligibility. We had talked about work experience. Now here is a tab called as guidance. Once you click on guidance, you will find different tabs talking about the courses, online application system, technical support, references, interviews, and commenters. So we'll talk about the courses right now. Once you click on courses, you will find this web page. Now here you will need to select 3 different master courses. These can be 3 different courses at the same institution or 3 similar courses at up to 3 different universities. So you have to keep in that mind. So you have to select 3 courses in 3 different universities, or you have to select same courses in 3 different universities. Okay, so choose your 3 courses carefully. You will not be able to change your course choices after submitting your application unless you are granted permission to do so at the interview stage. You will need to apply separately to your selected courses directly via the university. Please apply as soon as possible to ensure to get applicants. To be awarded a scholarship, you must get an unconditional offer for one of your course choices by 15 July 2021. We recommend selecting 3 similar courses at 3 different universities to increase the likelihood that you will gain entry into one of them. Please note that the course title do not have to match exactly, but all 3 courses should be similar in content. You should select courses that reflect your current or future career goals. Here you can also watch this video. Now, what type of courses are eligible for achieving a scholarship? Eligible courses are, in order to be eligible, the courses you must choose must be full-time and start in the autumn term. Taught master, that is not research focused MRE's program, lead to master degree qualification and is based in the UK. So the courses cannot be part-time, distance learning, less than 9 months in duration, more than 12 months in duration, PhD or DPhil, taught with more than 1 month of study outside the UK. So this scholarship is for 1 year, 1 month master degree program. So it is not for the PhD. So you have to search for the courses meeting that criteria. Okay. Now here you can find your eligible courses. I'm not going into detail, but you can find out your courses in this section. Okay. Now coming to the online application system, just click on online application system. Once you click on online application system, you will find this web page. Now here, these are the instructions given to you that you have to follow these things in your while filling the application. So where possible, number 1 is where possible use Google Chrome web browser. This is about the browser, so you can read it. Second one is when completing your application form, work in a full size window. This is also the journal. Number 3, don't use browser's back and forward buttons. Number 4 is remember your username and a password. Enter information accurately, especially your contact details. You have to read by yourself in detail. Number 7 is the application form may take some time to complete, so consider preparing your answer offline and then pasting them into the online form later. Although do remember to delete the question to avoid duplication. This is a particularly relevant if you are using public computer. Okay, so you have to take care about that. Number 8 is that application question have a word counts. So there are different questions in your application and they have a different word counts. In the application form, there is a set of questions you try to answer. The minimum word count is 100 words per answer and a maximum of 500 words per answer. So please ensure you meet these requirements. Answer that are less than 100 words will not be considered. So you have to keep in mind while filling your application form, and you have to save as you go And then 10 point, you don't have to complete the form in one session. As I already mentioned that you have to fill your form offline and come and copy paste. So you have to read this instruction. You don't have to, do not plagiarize. If the content from other sources used to answer the application question, it will be considered as a plagiarized and the application will not be passed on to the reading committee. So you have to take care and read the other instructions. And point number 12 is that application must be submitted in English. Any application not submitted in English is ineligible. Number 13, check the size and formats of the files you intend to upload and resume them meet the requirements. So the online system will only accept JPEG, PNG, PDF documents no larger than 5 MB. You have to take care of your files. Point number 14 is that only submit your application once you are completely satisfied with it. When you are satisfied with your application, click the submit button. Please note that once you have done this, you cannot modify your application except for the contact details section and for documentation. So you have to take care about this. And the last point is that remember you can only submit one application and will only accept your first application. It means you can't submit multiple applications, so you have to be careful. Now you have to click on go to online application system. Once you click on that, you will find this web page, and here you have to register yourself. If you are registered already, you have to log in your details. If you will not going into detail this, you can do it by yourself, or I'll make one video on that. So again, go back to the specs, and now here you can see the technical support. If you need any support, you can go through this. Now we'll talk about the references, that how you can submit your references and what type of references you can submit. So references are the integral part of changing the selection process. You must supply the names of 2 referees when you submit your application. Now, once you fill your application, you have to just put the name of your references, and then please note that Chimney will not contact your referees to complete or upload references. It is your responsibility that your referees should submit your reference letters. Okay, and the letter state that British Embassy or High Commission may contact your referees for verification. So you can read this section by yourself. So you need 2 reference letters and who can be refereed and what frequently asked questions related to the references. You can find this on that section. Okay. And then we have the second last, we have the interview section. And if you are shortlisted to interview for achieving a scholarship, you will be invited to attend an interview in the city town where the British Embassy or High Commission has a representation. So you will get an email and you have to book your interview. Before you interview, what you have to do, you try to attend your interview, and by February 2021, you will be asked to upload the following documents. So you have to upload your all documents before the deadline, 22 February. You have to submit your education documents. You have to submit your 2 reference letters and a short biography details as you. So you have to prepare your interview, that what you have, how you can prepare your interview, the evening interview. You can read about it in detail. And the last thing, there is the common errors. I'm going to talk about it, that these are the different common errors which you have to avoid if you don't want to reject your application. So please go through this patch. I'm not going into detail. And application timeline, yeah, I already mentioned that the 3rd November is the deadline, but here you can find the detailed application timeline. And when you will submit your documents, when they will call you for interview, and when you are going to start your master degree program. So you are going to start your studies in the September-October 2021. So good luck for that. And if you have any question, I'm too bad. If you have any question, you can click on just frequently asked question, and here you can find the different answers to different questions. You have to just select the search for any topic. If you want to search anything in particular, you have also other topics. You have guidance section. You have to just click on a search. So that's, I hope you understand about the eligibility and the requirements. If you have any question, kindly comment in the comment box section. If you like our video, kindly like, share and comment. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.